Good morning, I'm Ilka Oster.
Morning, I'm Joe Drennan.
We have to speak loud this morning, don't we? Because our mics aren't working, but we are not getting angry about that.
No, we're not getting angry, but you will hear lots of beach noise in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you allowed to express anger, and do you allow your children to express anger? I know that anger is something I was really good at suppressing. Even coming here and using this word anger publicly is bringing up a little bit of stuff for me. How about you, Joe? What was the anger like to you?
Did you notice the smile on my face when you said that word, anger? No, I've never been an angry person.
Yeah.
Which is a load of rubbish because difficulty in expressing it, and so suppressed it for many, many years and really didn't allow my kids to express anger either. And I think that the problem is not that we can't, anger is a normal emotion. And the problem is not being angry, it's judging the anger and not allowing ourselves to feel it, trying to fight it, trying to suppress it with alcohol, drugs, food, whatever your choice.
Yeah, definitely. And I think I didn't want to identify with being an angry person because I was an angry person often, but I wouldn't use those words. Maybe I used the word frustrated because I didn't. To be an angry person was to be a bad person. And I think I even put that onto my kids. I projected that onto my children as well, that they were bad people if they were angry. So what do we do? We've got to be aware of this anger thing.
Yes, to be aware of it and acknowledge it and not judge it, and especially in our kids, not, okay, turn that frown upside down, come on, put a smile on your face, let's just go.
Yeah, or helping them suppress it by saying, now don't make a fuss, keep the peace, don't make a scene, all of those kinds of things which I would have said to my children, especially when we were out publicly. Can't be angry out in a public place. That is not a good look.
Yeah, all about how it looks. So yeah, there are some things you can do. I personally like screaming into a pillow, or perhaps punching a pillow, just to get it out of my body.
Yeah, and that's the thing though, to become aware of it, where it is in your body, and also just to say the words, I am really angry.
Yeah.
The last 5 years I'm able to now express that, especially in the last couple, and it's amazing how the difference that can make even to your relationships, to be able to say that. It doesn't always have to be directed at anybody else, can be.
Well, that's the important thing, when you can also be the person for somebody else to say, I am angry, and not take it on board as me, and make it all about me, and you're angry with me, and then go into I'm not good enough. But just to be able to allow someone to be angry in your presence and express it, and not take it on as being your fault.
Yes, and I think when I think back, sadness, the emotion of sadness was a lot more acceptable. So often I would go into sadness rather than be angry, because angry was like I'd failed if I was angry. Sadness didn't seem to have that same identity failure. It was a little bit more acceptable. So you can address sadness, but don't forget to address anger, I think, is the message.
And usually if we can allow ourselves to have it and sit with it and get through to the other side of it, then we can be calm. It's the fighting against allowing ourselves to have it that I think causes the problems.
Definitely. It's the suppression that causes the issue. So being honest with yourself about how you're actually feeling, and if you've never, like me, feel like you've never said I am angry, then I really encourage you to do that, and to find somebody that can perhaps support you in expressing your anger. So I really do think otherwise it will come out in your body somehow, maybe in pain, maybe in even disease. it's better to not suppress it.
Absolutely. Yes. Thanks for joining us. We're off on a 12-hour road trip, so I hope we still like each other after that. We will manage to make it back here next Wednesday.
Yes, that'll be fun, won't it? Might do a Facebook Live from there.
We will.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks for joining us. See you next week.
See you
Bye.
next week. Bye.